back. We didn't lie this time. Welcome to the No Format Required podcast, where our discussions are as unpredictable as a game of hopscotch played on a minefield. I'm Mike, and with me as always, I say there's always because 2 weeks ago he wasn't with me. But with me this week is Charlie.
Hello. That is true, Mike. We were about 5,000 miles apart.
We always say with me as always, but actually, for 2 episodes you weren't with me.
No. I was on the other side of the world.
You decided to fuck off, swanning it in a lovely heat while we were here in England, just with horrible weather.
Joke's on me, though. I've come back. I'm fucking freezing, and I've got sunburn in -2. But, so no, it's good to be back and get a couple of episodes, because we've been a bit sporadic of late, haven't we?
Yeah.
Obviously, we've done our return episode last week, so... Yeah,
which I'm annoyed about. The title of the episode, I'm going to say it now, because we're recording this one straight after the last one.
Yeah. Like, you're ruining the illusion of the podcast,
there's no
Mike.
illusion with us. We're crap. We just go with it. And I'm so disappointed that I didn't just say it's the return of the Mac, Mike and Charlie.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's what we could have called our podcast instead of the No Format Required, Mac.
If we ever, a few years down the line, stop the podcast and then... the internet's outraged. We want Charlie and Mike back. Where are they? Where are they? That's what we'll turn the podcast.
That sounds
when
good.
We do our reboot.
So, anything to report since last week or last 5 minutes since I last spoke to you?
I've had a couple of sips of San Pellegrino.
What do you think?
Quite nice, actually. I don't think I've ever had San Pellegrino before.
Have you not?
No. I think that's the first time I've ever said San Pellegrino as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go. Hearing it first time.
It's a posh orange. Well, it's just fancy, like a posh fizzy orange or fizzy lemon.
I had a cheap version at your mother-in-law's.
Oh, okay.
It's actually quite nice.
Yeah, every time I go up there, they don't have they have some. What is it? They have?
I love that I visit your mother-in-law's.
Yeah,
you or your wife weren't there.
Yeah, it's weird as well because Mike's never met them, so I don't know why he turned it up. Every time I go up, they don't have beer Moretti. They have something. It's like basically whatever Audi's version or Lidl's version.
They said it was Audi's version, but actually, I remember it being very nice.
Well, some of them you can't taste the difference, can you?
No, we get their cheap Fanta fruit twists and their Dr. Peppy.
Dr. Peppy,
yeah. They got Dr. It might not be Dr. Peppy, it might be Mr. Peppy.
Oh, okay.
But either way, it's Dr. Pepper.
See, I think some of this stuff, I mean, I don't know, but is it all just made in the same factory and then they just rebrand it?
I know, like Weetabix, for example. I've been meaning to have a rant about this for ages. I actually almost started one of the solo podcast episodes having this rant.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I wrote a speech because I was I'm so fed up. If you go to Aldi right now, Weetabix, their own brand is £1.70.
Oh, Lauren bought some
48
of
them. Weetabix, the original brand, almost £5.
Lauren bought some. When we came back, we did some shopping, and Lauren was like, "Oh, I fancy some Weetabix." So we went and got the branded Weetabix. I was like, £5 for Weetabix. Yeah. I was like, I mean, I've not bought it in years. I was like, that's gone up. But why did we not just go for the branded one?
I will say Tesco's, their Stockwell range, I think it is. Lauren brought that a few weeks ago. Not that great.
No, really.
I don't know what they do differently. But, and I'm not going to Google it because I might be wrong and I don't want to find out I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So let's just go with the fact I'm right. Let's go old school pub technique.
Yeah.
Down the pub, debating it.
Yeah.
Kettering is where the Weetabix factory is. Kettering's Weetabix factory produces all of the Weetabix for the country.
Really?
No matter what. But it's just one little ingredient that they add to Weetabix as opposed to Wheat Bisques.
Okay.
That make them slightly different. But the majority of it is exactly the same. And yet they have the nerve to charge. God, I couldn't say any of those words just then because to charge £5 compared to £1.70.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
I'm sorry, boycotting Weetabix right here, right now.
Oh,
get on the bandwagon.
That's a bit awkward. I was just going to offer you some Weetabix.
I love Weetabix. Me and George, we have 6 between us every morning.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I've not. You know what? I actually fancy. Now we've been talking about. I actually fancy some Weetabix. I've got steak for dinner, but I might have Weetabix instead. Have you have that Weetabix?
I will be honest. I've had that. Plenty of times in the past.
What, Weetabix and steak?
Not Weetabix and steak. No, when I just don't fancy dinner, I'll just have a bowl of Weetabix.
Yeah, well, it's filling, isn't it? I might take some for work tomorrow. Actually, That'd be a nice little breakfast treat. But
Do you think Weetabix would... No, they wouldn't sponsor us because we've just slagged them off.
Yeah.
Aldi's own brand, Wheat Biscs, sponsor us.
Yeah, come and sponsor us. Well, even we could eat one. Well, not. Yeah, we could film ourselves eating it for the.
That's it.
for an
Just
advert.
no words.
Yeah, just eating it. Hey, maybe next year we could do a Christmas advert for them.
Yeah.
What's your take on all these
I
Christmas
haven't
adverts?
watched a single one this year.
No, neither have I. I just think with the amount of money they spend on it, and there's, you know what I mean, like there's homeless and there's like, you know what I mean, there's people really struggling for money and the heating and everything's going up. Like, why don't they just do something really like plain and simple and then
Donate everything.
donate that money to charity? I don't know. I just think it's like I watched a thing in, I think it was if it was Ireland or Northern Ireland, and this pub did a Christmas advert. And I think they spent £1,000 on it.
Oh, is it the one of the man?
The old man, and I think he's got
Really
no
good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's it's really really like like
If
nothing
you've not
fancy.
seen it, it's literally it's an independent pub, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it's
it's
an
not
old man.
chained.
Like it's quite sad to begin with because he's visiting a grave of I'm guessing a loved one.
Yeah.
His past, and then it's just him walking to the pub slowly, and two younger couples with a dog, I think, like get there before I even open the door, hold it open for him, and then eventually slowly, like there's no sound, it's just music over the top. They're just talking, aren't they? But
Yeah.
and it says, "Well, come to here where strangers are just friends you haven't encountered yet,"
Yeah.
or something along those lines.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's actually quite sweet.
Yeah, that is really nice. But yeah, I just think it's a lot like
I used to be obsessed with them. I'm like googling all the new adverts. Oh,
yeah.
the Coca-Cola advert's on. It's not Christmas until.
But the Coca-Cola one, that's just the same advert year
It's the
after
same.
year.
Yeah, it is.
It's like
yeah.
they're
It
not
used to be.
even. You know what I mean? They might update the. Yeah,
It's a good tune.
yeah. They might update the graphics a bit, but yeah, I'm not massively. I've not watched any of them.
And also, it's like the quote now, it's not Christmas until like the John Lewis advert or the Coca-Cola advert. But they release them so early.
yeah, it's like August and they're releasing them. That's a bit extreme, but
It's not. I'm pretty sure Halloween was barely done before we saw them this year.
yeah.
It's
When I
ridiculous.
remember working in retail, you'd have January, Christmas, you go to January, then you'd have like the Easter stuff ready. Then you got Easter, then it'd be like Halloween. Yeah, Halloween stuff. Or no, like summer stuff.
Yeah.
Then summer stuff, Halloween. And then literally after Halloween, it was like full of Christmas stuff. Like
So you're saying this? I put my decorations up on the 19th of November.
oh yeah, you say,
yeah,
you
I put
saying.
them up really early.
Well, to be honest, we put ours up yesterday, which would have been the last day in December.
yeah, 30th of November.
Yeah, but the only reason was we were putting our bags and stuff up, and we thought, well, we probably might as well get our Christmas decorations down
Yeah,
while we're.
for me, it was like I'm working a lot of weekends.
Yeah.
So that was the only weekend we had free.
Okay, let's do it. I'm not that bothered. I mean, I said to Lauren, I said, if I lived by myself, I probably wouldn't put any decorations
Aw,
up.
That's sad.
But I think it's actually, it looks nice. Like, it does look nice with the lights and stuff like that.
I love
like,
the Christmassy
yeah,
aesthetic.
yeah. But sorry for the beeping. I've got WhatsApp on my laptop from when we were trying our thing, and when my mate messages me back, he doesn't just send like one text. He sends like 3 or 4 messages. I don't know why. He always does it. Like he just like 3 or 4 messages saying like little snippets
I
of
won't
the
lie, I
message.
did that. So
Oh,
it's
do
like
you?
a new sentence. Yeah.
But yeah. So no, I'm not a fan of the Christmas. What about the Christmas number 1? Which thing could be this year?
It's going to be Fairy Tale in New York, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's definitely. Do you reckon that's purely because
Yeah, it's going to be a
the
post
guy
office.
died? Yeah.
I didn't realise it'd never been Christmas.
No,
number one.
I'm thinking that I saw. Was it last week? I was looking on Facebook and it came up with a picture of him saying, "Oh, he's going to go home for Christmas," but he really didn't look well. Like he really didn't look well.
I'll be honest, I thought he was already dead.
Yeah, I mean, I saw an old picture of him and he looked. I mean, I don't know how old this picture was, but he actually looked a lot better, even better from when he was the original
Really?
video.
He's always looked unhealthy.
Yeah, with his teeth and but yeah, I kind of hope. I think it deserves to be Christmas, not just because he's died. I think it's a good. It's probably my favourite Christmas
It's
song.
everyone's favourite. It's just controversial because of
Yeah,
the slur in it.
yeah. But it depends what. I don't know if that word meant what it meant, or if it was just.
Yeah,
like
I don't know what the context of it, because obviously that word, it's got many connotations throughout history. Like, you
Well,
see
over
it's
here-
a bundle of sticks, isn't it, at one point?
Yeah,
That's what it used to be.
and in America it means like it's a derogatory term for gay people.
Yeah.
But over here it means a cigarette.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Not with the GOT on the end.
Yeah, sorry.
Not with the GOT on the end.
Oh yeah, it does say. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it does. I kept saying it meant. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I hope.
Isn't that also a type of like sausage or like some sort of like?
Yeah, faggots. It's like a sort of
Yeah.
meaty food or something, isn't it?
But obviously, they're not calling them that. They are. I think it sounds like it's a derogatory term in the song.
Yeah. But
so, yeah.
I mean, apart from that, the song is
Oh, it's
like,
a belter.
yeah. What's some of your favourite Christmas songs?
Don't Stop the Cavalry.
Oh yeah,
That's
we were
last week.
talking about that.
I
I'll let you tell that. Have you told that story?
just told it last week.
Oh, did you?
Did I?
No, I don't think you did.
Did I?
No, I don't know.
Oh my god, Charlie! This was 30 minutes ago.
I know. No, I think you must have done.
We used to put the Christmas tree in the middle of the room,
Yeah.
dance around it. Yes, I did talk.
Yeah,
about
you have
it.
talked about
I
it.
did.
I remember you talking about it. I just can't remember if we talked about it on the podcast still before you were
We
here.
don't talk outside the podcast.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
not actually friends. Oh dear.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
got news, and I've realised. No, basically, I've signed up to a new subscription service,
Oh,
and I
okay.
say I've signed up to it.
Is this Pornhub?
Delete. Scrap that. No, it's I've sent you a text about it, but I don't think you ever responded because you was on holiday, understandably. It's an underwear subscription service.
Oh, I did see it. You sent me a thing. You get free. Yeah, because I asked about the thongs and stuff.
Oh
didn't
yeah,
I?
you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's called On the Ass, and these are the socks from it.
Oh, very nice.
Nice socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, really recommend it. Really comfortable. Wearing
Okay.
the boxers too. Not going to show them now.
No.
But yeah,
That'll be a treat for after the podcast.
Yeah.
Not that it makes a difference, as you can see anyway, but
no, really recommend On That Ass. You get the first month completely free.
yeah.
Um,
So it's a subscription for underwear?
Yeah.
What, so you just get a pair of underwear every month?
mhm.
And then I assume you just stop it eventually?
You can do if you want.
But you surely don't want like 40 pairs of underwear?
Oh, I don't know. I might.
See, I have these...
The irony being, I get matching socks. I've added the socks on extra.
Oh, okay.
You get matching socks to the underwear.
Mm.
I can't remember the last time I wore a matching pair together. I feel like a woman wearing, knickers
Like
and
bra,
bras.
yeah.
Like, never matches. I now understand the struggle.
So how much is it a month then?
$14.99.
See, Lauren's brother found it, but they're called Step One.
Oh,
And they're
yeah,
like-
similar, yeah.
Yeah, like bamboo boxes. So I think I've asked for a couple more pairs for Christmas because when I went away, I think I just had like 12 pairs. So my plan is to get up to the 14, 15 mark, and then I can get rid of all my old pairs.
That's
And,
basically what my plan is. I want
Yeah.
to do a year of this.
Yeah.
Yes. I do longer. Might continue, but
yeah, well, I might. I might sign up and get the. Well, if I still can, I forgot about that. See if I can get the
yeah,
free,
you can on that.
the free
link I
pair.
sent you.
Yeah,
I'll share the link on our socials if people are interested.
yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. See if we get sponsored by them and Step One. Another couple of good sponsors.
I mean,
Both wearing them as well today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got my
exactly.
Step Ones on. I've got actually, because Lauren normally gets me some for Christmas. She got me these ones that have got like musical notes and stuff on them. And there's another one with like it's like surfboards and stuff. So I call them my weekend pants. So I don't wear them when I'm at work. Like they're on my days off. Yeah, just a interesting fact for everybody.
so if you ever see Charlie at the weekend play the guessing game, 50-50 chance,
There is. It's
musical
gonna be one
notes or surfing, just walk up to him and go, musicals. or surf.
Well, I've got a pair of turquoise ones now, which I think they're kind of like they look like weekend kind of pants. So,
What if you're working at the weekend?
oh no, the days off ones. Oh yeah,
Okay.
that still classes me working, so I won't wear them then. But yeah, so no. Have you asked for anything for Christmas, particular?
No. I had my mother-in-law text me today saying, what do you want for Christmas? I've got no answer.
Lauren keeps asking me, and I'm like, there's a new Assassin's Creed game.
I want an electric screwdriver.
Yeah.
Am I getting old?
I tell you, I got when we moved in here. I think it was for Christmas. My dad bought me a electric drill screwdriver thing, and then a toolkit as well to go with it. And I tell you what, I was really bored thinking, I was obviously appreciative of the present, but I was thinking, I probably won't be using this. And yeah, it's probably one of the best presents I had.
Yeah.
And the electric drill's got a battery thing, so you can charge it. And then it's got two batteries, so you've always got one charged.
Yeah, see, I've got a plug-in drill, so I'd actually want a wireless.
I'll have a look and tell you the one that I've got, the brand. Because my dad bought me one, he bought himself one, and then he bought my sister's ex one.
Nice.
So Yeah, it's handy to have as well. So
Yeah, DIY. Like the more you get older, like actually, I've got a circular saw.
okay.
At first, it was like, well, will I use it? I've used it so
really?
much. Yeah. I still haven't given you all of your birthday present yet because I'm still making it. I've used it with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise there was more to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not rushing. It's difficult to do it because it's an outside project for me to do. And obviously, it's not the weather.
No.
So you'll probably get it on your next birthday, if I'm honest.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm very intrigued. I know I've not got that. I mean, my dad sort of makes. Well, my dad's really good. What's it called for woodworker? Handyman. What's the thing for woodwork?
Woodworker.
No, I'm sure carpenter.
Yeah.
He's a good carpenter. But I mean, you've done some real good stuff. Like you did your bar. Bar thing you made?
I just wish I had money and time to do more.
Yes, yeah. I suppose that is the thing, isn't it?
I think I'd like to one day start like upcycling furniture and doing things to that, and then also building furniture, selling it on.
Yeah,
I think I'd like to do that one day.
There's we were watching at work today. It's on like daytime telly. But it's one where they go to like a flea market or something. They'll buy some stuff and then they do it up and sell it on. But this woman, she'd bought somebody bought in like an old. It was like a huge basket. Like it was probably, I don't know, maybe 4 foot deep, maybe 2 foot wide. Like it was huge. All she did was sort of sanded it down. But it's sort of like a wicker one. Sanded it down, painted it pink, and then put some like a fabric thing at the bottom so you could use it as like a huge wasp basket. Guess how much she sold it for?
I wouldn't even be able to guess.
130 quid.
Yeah, and like, be something ridiculous.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
Upselling, there's some real...
Yeah.
People can really make... Lauren saw a sideboard in a charity shop and wanted to get it, and then by the time she drove to it to go get it, it's already been brought.
Oh, really?
And she saw the exact same sideboard on Facebook Marketplace, but just upcycled. All they'd done was painted a few of the drawers.
Yeah.
And it was only like £15 in a charity shop, and they were selling it for 150.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Well, you found quite a few bargains in charity shops, don't you, with like clothes and things?
Charity shop hunter, aren't I?
Yeah. I messaged you, I said, what are you doing for your birthday?
Yeah.
And you were like, I think we're going to go around charity shops, but you didn't find any bargains.
I visited Derby and Stapleford's charity shops today.
Yeah. I'd like to come with you one time, charity shop hunting.
I enjoy it. One of my favourite things to do.
Yeah.
There's some days where you'll get absolutely nothing. And it's quite... I can't remember the last time I actually did get something amazing.
Yeah.
But then occasionally you'll get an absolute... Oh, they did not know the value of this item.
Oh, really?
Lauren did that when we went to Stratford-on-Avon recently.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned this in the podcast, but it would have been in July if I did. So
yeah,
it was a while ago, so people might not remember. But she picked up a dress that the shop was doing a 50% sale.
Okay.
But they hadn't actually priced it up.
Mm-hmm.
And the maximum they apparently ever priced anything up was £20.
Yeah.
So they did it for 10. It had all of its tags on, so it had never been worn. Lauren looked it up afterwards because she knew its value. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And it was £150 brand new.
Really?
She got it for a tenner.
Has she kept it or she's selling it? Yeah. She can. Okay. Oh, fair enough.
It's a great wedding dress. And then there was this other like really nice bag. I quite like it. It's like a plasticky material, but it's really classy looking. And then she got that for, I want to say £4 in a shop. And then when you Google it, it's like £60.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Have you ever done it where you've gone in and bought something to then resell?
No, I haven't done that yet.
No.
At some point in my life I might.
See, I would like to do that, but then I'd feel bad for it being a charity shop.
I know.
Like, you know, if it had just been, I don't know, just some random shop and you'd done it, then fair enough. But, you know, because it's a charity shop, it's like, I don't know, they're obviously there to make money for a charity, but there's one thing...
I keep on feeling guilty recently as well, you saying all that. Every charity shop I brought stuff in today, so basically, I said last week that I did George that little book.
Oh, yeah.
I got pretty much most of the books from charity shops. Collected them throughout the year, and I brought 4 more today, as well as a few. I brought some games and stuff, but they kept on asking me if I want to donate an extra £1 to charity.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, I'm already giving you I'm continuously buying stuff from charity.
Yeah.
Continuously, and like my answer, unfortunately, is going to be no because all of this money is profit to you at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's not. They haven't brought in this stock. It's all profit.
Yeah.
So if you want an extra £1, just put up all the prices by £1.
Yeah.
Like,
I see what you mean. It's a bit like, yeah. It's like my nana. She used to, before she went home, she used to have regular every month. She'd like, I think it was like 2 or 3 things that she'd donate charity to. But every sort of couple of months, they'd be ringing her up, like guilt tripping her into wanting to pay more kind of thing. And I thought, she's already doing that. And obviously, being elderly, you're not saying not more vulnerable, but you're more potentially, some people might be more thingy to being guilt tripped into it. And some of, you know what I mean? I think we cancelled some of them at the end of it, and she was paying like, she must have started off by paying a tenner, and she was paying 50, 60 quid at some of them. And
that's not fair.
No, like doing that, I disagree with that. Like if you ring up out of your own back to donate money to a charity and you set up a direct debit,
Shouldn't be pestering you.
that's it. That's it done. And then they shouldn't be ringing you up to try and get you to get more. I think that's bad. That is bad. But yeah. Do you get many bargains at the ones around here?
I have done in the past, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I got a bargain. It would have been a board game, I'm sure. In fact, it was one called Fire something. I can't remember it exactly.
Okay.
But it's like £40 games that I got for £5.
Okay.
Yeah. That would have been the last. Oh, I did get Ticket to Ride, actually. Dirt cheap.
Oh, did you get that from a charity shop?
Not my one. I actually got one for my brother.
Oh, really?
Shop, and that was like £4.
God, I think I buy it, I'm sure I bought it long for Christmas or birthday, and it was like 15, 20 quid on Amazon, but that is a good game.
There's a legacy version out now.
Oh, is there?
People who don't know about legacy versions, they're ones that you play. It's like a campaign, like a video game campaign. But choices you make in the game affect how the next game's played. So two of the most famous, well, one of the most famous ones is Pandemic. They've got 3 seasons, but it takes place over the space of 12 months, and you play the game. If you lose, and you get one more chance to beat it. If not, so events might happen in which the pandemic causes takes over various cities, which is completely random. Yeah. But then these cities have to be closed down or completely destroyed, and you literally just rip up cards and stuff like that. Betrayal's an amazing one that I've done. Yeah. Really enjoyed that one, in which if I was to do it again, it'd still have different variations of what we played.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Really recommend legacy games there. In fact, I think the first one that they did was Risk.
Oh, really?
Risk Legacy, in which you literally ripped up cards, destroyed cities and countries.
So that's it. Once you can.
But then at the end of your game, a few of them, you can't play the game again. Yeah. They've modified legacy games more and more as it's gone on, that you can actually play them afterwards. So you've got your own unique game. No one else will have this. Some people will, but this variation of the game is pretty much unique to you. With Betrayal, there's cards in which you literally so say you find a knife. Oh, this is my knife now. It belongs to my family, Ellingham's knife. You write the name Ellingham's knife onto it. And if you get that knife, then it's more powerful for you. Yeah. Things like that.
We played just the normal. Well, we played it once, the normal version of Pandemic, which was such a difficult game. I think we played it during COVID as well.
So with Pandemic Legacy, me and my friends actually started playing it before COVID. Yeah. We got to July, and then COVID happened. We never finished it, and we always make the joke that we should try and finish the game one day, and at the end of the game, shout out "Pandemic" like Jumanji, and then things will revert back to pre-COVID times. And it would have all been a dream, but we'll have that memory, like they do in Jumanji. That memory is still there, but no one else will have this shared memory of it.
So COVID would have never existed.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. There's actually, I was going to get it, Lauren. You can actually buy the Jumanji game.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I don't know how good it'd be, but
that's
a bit of a novelty one, I think. But yeah.
I've not played a board game in ages.
I got Race Across the World for my birthday. That was quite fun.
Oh, okay. I say it must have been. I was like, somebody's talked to me about that recently.
I texted you saying that you need to watch it. The 3rd season, they're in Canada. Did you watch the whole of the season or just an episode?
I just watched one episode.
Yeah, you should watch the whole season. Yeah. They are really good. So, do you know the premise of it?
I know they sort of have to go, different countries, but then they have to do challenges to get money.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought they did
They work to get money.
Yeah.
It's genuine jobs.
Ah, okay.
Genuine jobs, and they work. And some of them might not offer money. It might be if you help me fix this, it might I think one person had broken their arm, so they put out a listing in the newspapers.
Yeah.
and they went to go and help them, and then they got like free bed and board.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
they get food, and it's about, so basically you start off in one area
Yeah.
or country. Season 3, they're just isolated to Canada because it's during COVID.
So is this the same people that start from season 1?
No,
So every season's different, but are they going literally across the entire world each season?
not across the world. So it'll be
Just
from
countries.
somewhere to somewhere,
Okay.
but significant distances.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you where to where. London to somewhere down in like Middle East sort of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, they basically get given the money, which is the price of a ticket to get there via plane.
Okay.
So that's all the money that they're given.
I assume they can't use that money to buy a ticket.
No. The only rule is they're not allowed any mobile devices,
Yeah.
and they can't fly anywhere.
Okay.
Anything else they can do.
So they couldn't say it would be very, very fortunate, but say you bumped into someone over their own private plane who was like, yeah, you can fly over. It wouldn't.
No, you're not allowed. That would be the one time you wouldn't be allowed to. You'd be allowed.
Okay.
But what they do is they normally stop off in like 5 to 6 places on the route.
Yeah.
That in fact might be more. Yeah, because there's 8 episodes in season 2 and 3, so they'd stop off in 8 places.
Okay.
Along the way, so it's not a case of you have to get there, you have to get to this place, and they have a stop for 36 hours. Yeah, 36 hours.
Okay.
Rest
They have to stop there for
Yeah.
36 hours.
36 hours, and then they move on to the next place. So
Okay.
they get a bit of rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
But it's like, I really recommend it. Like, it's quite dramatic. Like some of the things that happen, and it's like, oh my god, some people making stupid decisions like getting taxis continuously.
See, that was one of the ones I watched. Yeah, like getting
Yeah, you
taxis
watched
and
season
stuff.
3 with Canada. There was father and daughter
Yeah.
continuously getting taxis.
Yeah.
But it's because it's illegal to hitchhike anywhere outside of a gas station in Canada.
Oh, really?
So they had to just stand at gas stations
And wait.
and wait. And yeah, some of them really didn't like it.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I really recommend it. It's a really good show.
After
The celebrity one's not as good.
No.
We'll say that.
I know you mentioned about we watching
Traitors.
yeah, as well. Yeah.
Because season 2 is coming out in the new year. I will be talking to you about that.
See, I'm not massively into reality TV shows.
Such a different. I think season 2 won't be as good because.
And
season
Claudia
1,
Winkleman's Fringe.
Say again.
And Claudia Winkleman's Fringe.
I bet.
It just, I just really want to get some
She's not in it
scissors
that much.
and just chop the
Yeah,
fringe a little bit.
Although I did read the bit, so they go to this, I forgot what the word is, but this like council in which they have to debate who they're going to vote off that, who they think the traitor is. And apparently at one point, she's in the background just wandering around, sort of like not doing anything, just being there, ready to like do the next stage, right? You need to vote and stuff. At one point she says, like behind the scenes, like she got a thing in her ear come through saying, Claudia, you need to watch your breathing. You're breathing very heavily right now. Because she was finding the whole thing very tense, and it was like, you might give something away, like.
Okay.
But in terms of how the game's played, season 2 might be different because people know what to expect now.
Yeah.
Whereas season 1 was so good because it was so unique and original.
Yeah.
They just work. I really do. I don't care whether you like reality shows or not. It's not really about it's not a Big Brother-esque sort of like them living situation.
No.
That. They do a challenge which makes them get money for the prize pot, and then they have to work out who the traitor is.
Okay. Hey, so I messaged you about Squid Game, the Netflix one.
So bad. Have you watched any of it?
No, we watched a trailer for it because I saw it advertised. Oh, this looks really good. So I watched the trailer for it, and I was a bit like, and then it just looked like cheesy American.
The first 2 episodes. It's filmed in London.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's got loads of Americans in it.
Yeah.
It was so bad, and then I read some behind the scenes. So you know the classic red light, green light.
Yeah.
It takes place over 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And they've got to get to the end, and in the Squid Game, the challenge, the reality show version of it, the timer even says 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But actually, it took 7 hours to film.
Really?
Because they would freeze them for up to 45 minutes at a time.
Really?
Yeah.
What, the actual TV series?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So they made it seem as though it was only 5 minutes. Because you're watching it, there's one person who's running along and then suddenly is in a bit of a squat position where she's frozen.
Yeah.
And then you're watching it, it's like, I can't do this. I can't do it anymore. And then she just, I'm giving up, and just drops to the floor.
Yeah.
And it's like, you were barely frozen. What are you doing? Like, you can surely hold a squat for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it turns out she actually held it for 30 minutes.
God.
Yeah.
That's
She did
a
incredible,
nightmare.
but it makes her look really quite weak and pathetic.
Yeah. Oh, I never realised that. They're doing another series of that, aren't they? The actual proper series.
Proper one, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know how they'll go about it.
No, oh, yeah.
You watched it, yeah?
Yeah, I've watched it, yeah. I really enjoyed it.
We'll say now, spoilers for those who haven't.
Yeah.
Skip ahead, or don't. Who cares? But yeah, obviously at the end, it seems like he's going to go back, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So I think, but it's about whether that policeman, his brother, was it?
Yeah, it was his brother. Yeah.
So,
yeah, because he disappeared, hadn't he? They can't. Oh no, does his brother die? Because they have that thing on like that cliff edge. Was that his brother?
Yeah, he dives off, but
you don't know if he's.
I don't think he's dead.
No.
I think he's also been announced as a returning character.
Okay. Oh, fair enough.
That's oddly the guy who, that first game where they flipped the mats.
Oh yeah.
The guy who plays that with him at the beginning is returning.
Oh really?
Yeah. Apparently he's quite a famous actor. I want to say he's in Last Train to Busan or something like that.
Oh, I've seen that advertised on
apparently
Netflix.
it's a really good film or TV series, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a series. Oh, okay. Interesting.
But I did enjoy Squid Game.
Yeah.
I also felt like I was early days way before it got the hype.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to sound a hipster. I remember watching it and spending so long trying to convince people at work to watch it. And slowly, few of them would listen and be like, oh my God, that's the best thing ever. It's like, thank you. It was so good.
I remember seeing it number one. I thought, oh God, what's this shit? And then again, loads. And I did watch it because of the hype. And I was like, you know what? If it wasn't for the hype, I'd never have watched it.
Yeah.
And I do like my foreign cinema and things. I watch a lot of Norwegian.
Viking.
There's one called Occupied.
Oh, okay.
But it's Norwegian. It's basically set, in Norway. But it's basically Norway obviously produce a lot of gas and oil for Europe. They basically have this new prime minister comes in. He's like, I want to sort of protect the future and I want to reduce carbon emissions, all that. We've basically created this sort of, I think it's using hydroelectricity. So they basically turn off the pipes and the rest of Europe don't like it. So they'll kick off and they basically send Russian soldiers in to occupy Norway to basically help them turn the gas and stuff back on. It's three series, I think, 3 or 4 series, but yeah, it sort of follows them because obviously they sort of come and there's the Norwegians some of them are a bit kind of supportive of the Russians, but a lot of them are against them, and there's the army turn against the Russians, and it's really good. And then another one, it's sort of joint American Norwegian called Lilyhammer.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
Have you? Oh, really good.
Crime one.
Yeah, he's an ex-mobster from New York.
Yeah.
And he rats out on the bosses, so they send him to...
I think that was the original, Scandi crime show.
Yeah.
There was a point where, a lot of Scandinavian crime shows were quite big, wasn't there?
Yeah. I mean, there was is it the Bridge?
Maybe.
I've watched a few...
I've not watched any of these, I'd like to say, but...
I mean, that's where it's sort of... somebody gets killed on... There's a bridge that goes between Sweden and... Is it Sweden and Norway?
There's a bridge that goes between Sweden and Norway or...
Denmark. No, it's Denmark.
Sweden or Norway and Denmark, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Norway and Denmark.
Yeah, and one of them, somebody dies in the middle of the bridge and they have 2 different detectives, obviously from 2 different countries, have to work together to kind of solve the solve the murder. But that was a good... There was have you seen the Troll film? The Troll?
No,
Troll Hunter.
I heard good things.
There's 2. I think the original is Troll Hunter, which is from 2012, and that's literally where these, I think the backpackers or whatever they go.
My Norwegian relatives, turns out they're our top fans, and they're like, why aren't you watching any of our shows when we're listening to your show?
I love the thing. But yeah, then there was a new one that came out called Troll. The original, I don't know if I don't think they're not connected at all, they're just 2
good shows.
Yeah, but no, they are...
Again, heard good things, just never watched it.
Yeah. We should have a Norwegian cinema night. Or discuss our top 10 Norwegian Scandinavian...
Top 10? How long is this cinema night going on for?
Or maybe discuss our top 10 Scandinavian
can't have similar ones either, so it's got to be 20 different films.
Best start looking.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know Taskmaster in Norway is the most batshit crazy thing ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think one of the contestants almost burnt down the house.
Really?
Doesn't seem to be any health and safety. And there's one task that was in the UK version And it basically is hold your eyes open as long as... Oh, sorry, no. Don't blink. That was it. Don't blink.
Okay.
Longest time without blinking wins.
Yeah.
Your time starts now. Rod Gilbert was on the UK version.
Yeah.
I watched that match of it. And he did phenomenally. I think he did like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Jesus.
Someone in Norway did almost like 24 hours.
Without blinking?
Yep. They ended up giving him a camera to take away because filming day was over.
Yeah.
So they could just continue filming themselves. It was absolutely insane.
Because then you'd get to the point where you were tired and you wouldn't, like, your eyes would be closing.
That's what Rod was. Well, Rod's eyes completely dried out.
I was going to say, that can't be good for you. Gee, well, there's always somebody that'll do it
You watch
extreme.
it's like, what the hell is going on?
God. I couldn't, I think I'd struggle for 10 seconds, never mind.
Yeah.
10 minutes or 10 hours, but... Oh, well, shall we call it a...
No, it's gone for another hour.
Okay. We'll do our first hour and 37-minute episode. We've got to warm up for the 24-hour podcast, haven't we? So, but we were discussing that earlier. We were, if anybody wants to appear as a guest, in person or via.
Yeah, so we'll be live streaming, and I think I found the website that allows people to watch the live stream and also potentially be guests on the live stream.
Okay.
So we could have a look into that. But yeah, people are interested in just coming along, trying to support us. It's all going to be for charity.
Yeah.
Remember that at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to talk for 24 hours non-stop.
No.
So we need extra people there. We really do, to help bring that timing down. I'm not saying you're going to be on your own for half an hour. We will be talking, but it's just another person to feed off.
And even just so we can go and have a nap for an hour.
No, not allowed any naps. That's the rule, Charlie.
Oh, okay. What about if I just get some of them glasses with eyes open?
I am fully expecting to be the only one awake at the end of this.
Yeah, well, you do a lot of night shifts and things, don't you?
I do periods where I'm awake for almost 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm first on a night shift, I will only have like an hour and a half sleep before that night shift. So I'll wake up at 6, have an hour and a half kip at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then be awake until about 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow, okay.
So that's 6 till 9 with only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah, I'm still jet lagged from Monday. No, I'm not. That's a bit extreme, but yeah, I even said to Lauren like when I was like, I don't know, like you for example, like people do like night shifts like regularly because it's like being jet lagged every week or so, isn't it? But I think my plan would be the night before. So what time did we say we're going to start it? At, like
we'll start it late, so like 7 o'clock-ish.
7 o'clock. Okay, yeah, maybe I would. No, I was thinking if we were starting it in the morning, I'd have just stayed up really late and gone. No, actually, to be fair, that's better because, like you said, the following day you're not up late.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
You can finish it and then go straight to bed.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. No, I'm looking forward to doing it.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It'll be good. But no, thank you very much for listening.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.